What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are checking out another solid team submitted to us by a member of the community, Jonkus. So shout out to Jonkus. Jonkus is a very highly skilled player who has reached rank 10 in previous seasons, and they are running a unique twist on Skarm lead. So it's widely known that Caleb Pang's team is running Skarm with Meganium and Shiftry, so the Skarm double grass. It's a great strategy. If you guys don't know about Caleb Pang or his channel, link down in the description of the video. Fantastic battler, fantastic content creator. But Jonkus here is putting a twist on it. He's running Skarmory with double water. So we have Azumarill and Dewgong here, which is going to be really interesting. Now, Dewgong is double legacy with that Ice Shard and Icy Wind, but let's see how these battles go. All right, so getting into the first battle, this is season 3, and they are in 2600 rating already. So I have Skarmory versus Azumarill on the lead. So he's loading up with energy right now. He's got to watch out for the Hydro Pump for the Azumarill. That's definitely going to be the harder hitting move. It looks like he's going for the Brave Bird right now. Brave Bird got an update where it does a lot more damage for a lot less energy, so we'll have to see how he plays it out. He's looking to swap right now, so he lands the Brave Bird, which is huge right there, but his defenses are now drastically lowered, so he is going to have to shield. So he does shield the Ice Beam, and he is looking to load up on a bit more energy right here, and now looking to swap into the Dewgong. Perfectly swapped right there on what is likely going to be the Ice Beam. Could be the Hydro Pump, but it is the Ice Beam. So a fantastic swap right there. Keeps some energy and is getting energy now on Dewgong. This is really, really big. He can completely farm down, and now he's going to be able to pressure with Icy Wind here against his opponent. His opponent might have to shield. We will see. No, they don't shield. They barely survive, but able to take out Azumarill right there. So they still have Skarmory in the back, and now we see another Skarmory come in. So the Dewgong now going for another Icy Wind. Icy Wind is so devastating in the Great League, everyone. It does some really nice chip damage against flyers. It lowers the opponent's attack and is such annoying charge move to deal with. So Skarmory now coming in with the Sky Attack right here. Does some nice neutral damage, but Dewgong is going to be able to get to another Icy Wind. We may see a shield here from the Skarmory just to maintain a bit of extra health, because they only have one more Pokemon in the back. No shield right there, so they're looking to swap again, and they are going to swap into their own Skarmory, and now we see a Stunfisk come in. So Stunfisk, there are two variants. There's the Galarian variant and the normal variant here, and this Stunfisk is running, I believe, Thunder Shock as the fast move. We'll have to see. No, it's Mud Shot as the fast move, and likely running Mud Bomb and Discharge. So the Discharge will be doing really well here. Going for the Brave Bird now. This is still going to be resisted because of the electric typing, but does a huge amount of damage right there, and they're going to go ahead and let the Skarmory go down. Hopefully this is a Discharge, and that will KO the Skarmory, which it does, which is perfectly fine. Now they still have Azumarill right here. Now Azumarill, can do pretty well, but they are going to bring in the Dewgong. Are they going to shield? They are going to shield. They want to pressure the shields here and lower the attack of this Stunfisk with the Icy Wind and get another shield. So an Icy Wind now coming through. This will definitely be getting the shield on the Stunfisk right here. But can Azumarill survive enough charge attacks here? No, they're going to swap out into Skarmory. So Azumarill is now going to come in and beautifully timed right there on the charge move. Likely going to be another Sky Attack, which it is. And now they can farm down for energy right here. Now, the great thing about Azumarill is that it's so bulky against this Stunfisk that a Discharge will not one-hit KO. They still have Dewgong and Azumarill will both be doing super effective damage with the fast moves right here. So as you guys can see, the Discharge does not do a lot of damage, and Azumarill is going to be able to bubble down, and that is going to be a good game. So now in this next battle, we have Skarmory versus Tropius. You guys know this is fantastic, and we are going to see the Azumarill come right into this Defense Form Deoxys. Still not the best of matchups, especially since they typically run with Thunderbolt, but you can still apply a lot of pressure with Hydro Pump and Play Rough. So they do shield the first Thunderbolt. That is fantastic here for Jonkus. Now he's building up and going for Play Rough. Play Rough's going to be doing some nice neutral damage here, and he's going to want to maintain switch advantage most likely. We do get a shield right there from the Defense Form Deoxys. And now, will it be another Thunderbolt? Will this be a shield bait? So there's not going to shield. The Thunderbolt will not KO from this range, but it is going to be another Thunderbolt, which does super effective damage and a lot at that. Now he's going for the Hydro Pump right here. Hydro Pump from this range will do a lot, and he might be able to finish off by bubbling down as well if they decide not to shield. So no shield comes in. Can they bubble down in time before a Rock Slide comes in? No. Another charge move coming in. Are they going to shield? No. They're going to go ahead and let the Azumarill go down. It is going to be a Rock Slide, which is just enough to finish off Azumarill, and likely going to be coming in with the Skarmory, which they do. So now Tropius successfully dodged the Skarmory, but now we have a Galarian Stunfisk versus a Dewgong. This is still a pretty decent matchup, as Dewgong can be doing neutral damage or super effective damage with that Water Pulse that we may see. Now we see a swap into Tropius, so Icy Wind now going to be coming through. This is going to be doing double super effective because of the Grass Flying typing here on the Tropius, and it does a lot of damage at that. As you guys can see, it successfully connects. Leaf Blade now going to be coming through. Going to be doing some nice damage to the Dewgong, but because he got the Icy Wind off, it's not going to do as much. And Dewgong is loaded on energy. Now Defense Form Deoxys, or not Defense Form Deoxys, sorry. Galarian Stunfisk is now going to be getting back-to-back Icy Winds potentially, which will be lowering the attack, which is going to give Skarmory a hope and a prayer right here. So Dewgong now going for, no, Charge Move now coming through the Rock Slide. Will this be enough to KO right here? No, it's not going to be enough to KO. He is going to be able to get to another Icy Wind in time. This is huge for the matchup, as the only charge move the Galarian Stunfisk can use against the Skarmory is going to be that Rock Slide, and he does get the shield, which is fantastic. So now he can just go straight for Sky Attacks right here, which is going to be resisted. But remember, Rock Slide is now doing a lot less damage, so there's really not a lot this Galarian Stunfisk can do right here. So yeah, definitely looking like a solid win here for the Skarmory. Charge Move now coming through, going to be the Rock Slide, does no damage at all. The Sky Attacks, I think, are doing more damage than Rock Slides right now, which just goes to show how punishing that Icy Wind can be on a Dewgong. So Sky Attack now coming through on the Skarmory, and that should be taking out Galarian Stunfisk, and that is going to be a good game. Okay, moving into the next battle here. Have to see how this one goes. We have Skarmory on the lead versus a Drifblim. Okay, interesting matchup. Got to watch out for both Icy Wind and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is definitely going to be harder hitting in this matchup, as it will be neutral. An Icy Wind, you don't really want to shield that early because, like we see right here, he's not going to shield, but it is going to be a Shadow Ball, which does connect. And now we see a swap out into the Dewgong, so saving that energy on Skarmory. Meganium is now going to come in, but Dewgong can do very well against Meganium, especially when ahead on energy, because this Icy Wind, again, doing super effective damage to those Grass-type Pokemon, and a lot at that, and lowering the attack right here. So will we see a shield? We do see a shield right here. This is going to be blocking that Frenzy Plant, which will be doing super effective damage, and going to look to get to another Icy Wind potentially in time, or try to commit to the farm down. Committing to the farm down and not able to get the fast moves off before the next Frenzy Plant does come in. So he's going to go ahead and let him hit, but as you guys can see, that Icy Wind debuff definitely helped him out right there. We are going to see an Umbreon come in, which is beautiful right here because he can line up the Azumarill versus the Umbreon. So an Icy Wind now coming in. No shield on the Umbreon, but this is where Dewgong is so deadly, everyone. If fast moves cannot finish off Dewgong quick enough, it can get to multiple Icy Winds, which is just devastating for some matchups right here. So able to get to the Umbreon to about 50% health right there with -2 attack, and can bring in the Azumarill. We see an instant swap into Drifblim. So loading up on energy here with Azumarill. Will we see another Shadow Ball now come through? Drifblim's in a great spot right here to apply a lot of health pressure with Shadow Balls, which it is. And now we see a swap into Skarmory going straight for the Sky Attack right here. We will likely see a shield on the Drifblim. Will we see? Yeah, we do see a shield. The Drifblim needs to take out this Skarmory because Umbreon cannot do anything against the Azumarill there. So will we see the Skarmory go down? Yes, he's going to let the Skarmory go down. No, the Icy Wind, not enough to take out. Can he get to the Sky Attack in time? He can get to the Sky Attack in time. This is going to be crucial, either getting the second shield here on the Drifblim or taking it out. It gets the second shield. That is fantastic for the Azumarill right now. Going to go straight for the Play Rough right here. Not even going to risk getting hit with an Icy Wind or a Shadow Ball. Just going to take out the Drifblim. Now it's Umbreon versus Azumarill. All he has to do is get to one Play Rough right here, and he can safely shield. Umbreon's typically run with that Legacy Community Day move of Last Resort, which is going to be doing neutral damage in this matchup, but not enough here to KO. The Umbreon has no hope in prayer right now unless it had way more energy. As you guys can see, just barely not enough, but able to get to the Play Rough now. This is going to be doing super effective damage because of that Dark typing on the Umbreon, and that is going to be a good game. So very well played right there, and let's go ahead and move into the next battle. So we have Skarmory on the lead versus Azumarill again. So we saw this in game 1. We'll see if they decide to play it the same right here. So loading up on some energy, counting the bubbles on Azumarill, wanting to get to the Brave Bird before the Hydro Pump comes in. So going straight for the Brave Bird right now. This does massive damage in the matchup, which is really, really nice. And they're going to look to bail again into Dewgong. Can they catch the charge move? No, the Azumarill holds the charge move and now swaps out into a Medicham right here. So Medicham's going to be a great counter here to Dewgong, but Dewgong, again, having Icy Wind is just going to continue to lower the attack of Medicham, so we'll have to see if Medicham can actually take it out. We'll have to see the moveset as well. There's a lot of versatile movesets Medicham can have. If it's Dynamic Punch, it's going to be great. No, it's just going to be Psychic. Okay, so maybe this Medicham is running Ice Punch and Psychic potentially, which means this Dewgong can flip this matchup right here. So we will see no shield. The Dewgong is going to be able to successfully farm down and flip the matchup right here, which is great. Dewgong has loaded energy. His opponent does still have 2 shields, though, but Azumarill is low, and we are going to see Azumarill come back in. Going to be throwing the charge move right here. Could be a play rough. We'll have to see. Yeah, it is going to be a play rough. That is going to be enough to take out Dewgong, and we will see the Skarmory now come back in and try to swap into Azumarill, not able to get it. So he's going to go ahead and let the charge move come through. This is going to be an Ice Beam, which does some nice neutral damage against Skarmory. And whatever is in the back, oh, it's going to be a Steel. So it's going to be a Registeel now. So Azumarill versus Registeel. A shiny Registeel at that. So a great flex right here. But Registeel did get a nerf to Flash Cannon and Focus Blast. So we will see a Flash Cannon coming through. Does some nice neutral damage because of the fairy typing there on Azumarill. But the goal right here for this Azumarill is to successfully land a Hydro Pump. So as we see, he's going for the play rough right here. This is not going to do a lot of damage, but it does get the shield from Registeel, which is fantastic. Another charge move coming through right here. It's going to be the Flash Cannon. And that's not going to be enough to KO the Azumarill. Azumarill now is building up to that Hydro Pump. We see him wanting to go for it. Can he get to it in time? He can get to the Hydro Pump. Will this get the second shield? Will it land? We'll have to see. It does get the second shield. So Azumarill now loading up on some more energy. We see a swap now into the opponent's Azumarill, going straight for a Sky Attack right here. This is going to be taking out Azumarill as all shields are down, but the game is still not over. Registeel is loaded on energy, has some health, but he does have a shield. Is he going to shield the Skarmory? He is going to shield the Skarmory, and now we'll have to see how much damage this Brave Bird can do. So charge move now coming through. Going to be the Flash Cannon, successfully shielded right there, and it's going to be a race to Brave Bird right now. It is going to be resisted because of that Steel typing, but Brave Bird does so much damage, everyone, so we'll have to see if he can finish this game off. Brave Bird now coming through, does a lot of damage to Registeel. Oh man, this is going to be a race between Bubble and Lock On right here. Charge move now coming through, going to be the Flash Cannon, takes out the Skarmory, and now we see the Azumarill. Can it get to the play rough in time? It can get to the play rough in time with 1 HP and a Dream, so a fantastic matchup right there. Great showcase, and yeah, that was a great battle. So let's go ahead and move into the next one here. So this team's looking pretty solid. We have a Skarmory versus a Bastiodon on the lead. This is a hard counter. This is not good. Got to bail right away into the Dewgong right here. And we do see a Blossom now come in. A Razor Leaf Blossom at that, which is extremely deadly. And I believe that was a Shadow Razor Leaf Blossom right here. So Icy Wind now coming through, gets the shield on the Shadow Razor Leaf Blossom. That is just so punishing right there. Shadow Razor Leaf teams are very deadly against water-type Pokemon. We are going to see the Skarmory now come back in and start farming up some energy. This is going to be really solid. Charge move now coming through. Likely going to be Leaf Blade right here. Yeah, it is going to be the Leaf Blade, which doesn't do any damage to Skarmory. So they can farm down right now and finish off the Blossom. Now we will be seeing the Bastiodon come back in, which is really tough. Hopefully they don't have another counter in the back to Azumarill right here. Loading up on energy and looking to swap into Azumarill on the charge move, which is really strong. They're going to go ahead and shield right here, though. Probably going to be the Flamethrower, which it was, so questionable shield right there. But it is going to be a Victory Bell. Oh, man. This team is like the hardest counter. Bastiodon, double Razor Leaf, Shadow Razor Leaf users. There's nothing Jonkus can do against this lineup right here. So Sky Attack now coming through, going to be finishing off the Victory Bell, and then Bastiodon's going to come back in and Jonkus will surrender. I don't blame him there. Bastiodon kept the shield right there, so really solid showcase. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This was definitely a strong showcase of the team, and what I've been told from Jonkus is that this team does very well against Caleb Pang's Skarmory double grass team as well, because when you go into the Dewgong, there is nothing that can really safely come into that and get punished, and Skarmory can handle those grass in the back. So that's what he's told me. And yeah, it was a great showing here. Very unique team as well, bringing Skarmory double water. I really like that. And double legacy Dewgong is so devastating to deal with if you don't have a hard counter, or if you're late to the switch, right? Because that Ice Shard and Icy Wind just continues to add up and add up. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team, what you guys thought about the gameplay. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.